There was once a monk who had practiced for 40 years. He had sat through pain, through boredom, through doubt, through seasons of clarity and seasons of complete confusion. People came from distant places to ask him questions. He answered them carefully, sometimes wisely, sometimes not. But one question he had never been able to answer for himself. When does it end? Not the practice, not the sitting, not the ongoing engagement with life. When does the weight end? The subtle pull of old patterns, the faint residue of reactions he thought he had resolved, the conditioning that kept returning, quieter each time, but still there. One morning a young student asked him directly, "Is there a point where it fully stops?" The monk sat with that for a long time. He thought about what had actually changed across 40 years. The reactions that once consumed days now passed in moments. The patterns that once felt like identity now felt like weather. The conditioning that once drove everything now barely stirred. Something had been resolving, not all at once, not dramatically, gradually, layer by layer, without announcement. He realized he had been asking the wrong question. He had been waiting for the weight to disappear completely before he considered himself free. But freedom wasn't the absence of all residue. It was the degree to which residue no longer drove anything. Partial resolution was real resolution. Reduced momentum was genuinely reduced. A pattern that no longer generated new conditioning was already fundamentally different from one that did. He looked at the student. "It reduces," he said, "sometimes gradually, sometimes suddenly. In some patterns, it resolves completely. In others, it becomes so refined it no longer shapes anything meaningfully. Either way, what drives the weight is not the weight itself. It is the conditioning still generating it. When that ends, even partially, something changes that cannot be undone. Liberation is not the end of experience, not the end of causal flow. It is the end of the conditioning-based momentum within it. And that ending is enough." TIFEOntologyTrumbletruth.com